Hello, my name is Benjamin Hart. I'm an American attorney and the managing director of Integrity Legal here in Bangkok, Thailand. I made a video the other day on multiple entry visas, and I was talking about multi-entry B visas, multi-entry O visas, and the comment section blew up into just, frankly, a troll fest when it came to one particular commenter I'm thinking of. But long story short, I'm making this video to delineate the differences here. So, multiple entry visas, the type of visa I was talking about in the prior video. Oftentimes you will see this issued in the context of a multi-entry O visa or a multi-entry B visa. And what we're talking about in terms of that type of visa is what is called, well, that is the multi-entry B or the O. That is different from from a retirement visa issued abroad, which may be multi-entry, but it has different terms that are associated with it in terms of lawful status issued once in country. So if you come in on a multiple entry B visa or a multiple entry O visa, the sticker validity, what I would call the sticker validity, even though they no longer issue stickers through the e-visa system, the overarching validity is for a year. But at each entry into the country, you get 90 days of status. So you enter on a multi-entry O or a multi-entry B, you get 90 days upon entry, and then you have 90 days in which to leave or seek an extension here in the kingdom to maintain one's lawful status. You can oftentimes do a pretty easy border run on a multi-entry visa, check, leave through the border, be stamped out, stamped right back in, get another 90 days. This is different from a multi-entry OA visa, which is a retirement visa, which that type of visa you enter and you get a year, or under new policy, you get stamped in under up to the validity of the insurance you have. But as long as that insurance is ongoing, every time you stamp in and out, they will stamp you in up to that insurance validity expiration date. So those are multi-entry visas. Those are all issued by embassies abroad. Multi-entry 1-year B visa, multi-entry 1-year O visa, and then what you've got is the OA retirement visa. All have different ways in which they're stamped in. All of these are different from Thai visa extensions. Those are issued in country, and those extend one's lawful status once in country. Okay, so for example, you come into Thailand on a multi-entry O visa, and then you go to immigration and you seek an extension of 1 year on that multi-entry O visa. So you get 90 days at entry, then sometime during that 90 days you go into immigration and you request an extension and you get a year past that. That's how an extension works. Pretty standard stuff. Most people know how that works. Now, that is different from re-entry permits. And the terminology gets kind of mixed up because you can also have multi-entry re-entry permits. So a visa extension in and of itself will be extinguished if you leave the country without getting a re-entry permit, okay? So what we're talking about there is, if you come into Thailand on a 90-day O visa, for example, and then you apply for an extension and it is granted. Now you have a 1-year extension from the date of application. Okay. If you leave during that 1-year period without getting a re-entry permit, that visa will die, okay? It will extinguish. However, you can get a re-entry permit to allow you to leave and preserve the underlying visa status. You can choose to get either a single entry re-entry permit, which costs less money, or a multi-entry re-entry permit, which is a one-time stamp that allows you to come and go throughout the duration of that 1 year and preserving the underlying visa extension status. So all of these things are different from one another, and I know it's kind of hard to keep all of that in one's head, but I'm hoping this video has provided some elucidation and some information on distinguishing between multi-entry visas and different types of multi-entry visas, most notably business visas, O visas versus OA retirement visas, the difference between that and extensions in country, the difference between all of that and re-entry permits, and then understanding the distinction between single entry and multi-entry re-entry permits.